Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly Boyle with TV Insider, and we are here with Kiernan Shipka and Diane Kruger, the stars of Swimming with Sharks on Roku.
What color were these resold?
Black?
And the original color was?
Red.
Therefore, they should have been resold.
Red.
Travis, get in here.
So first of all, Kiernan, full on like serial killer vibes. I'm obsessed with it.
No, I don't know what to say, Kelly.
The whole thing is like Devil Wears Prada meets Fatal Attraction. It's high camp. I love it.
We love it. We love to see it.
Yeah. So Kathleen Robertson said in a statement that nobody will see Kiernan Shipka as Don Draper's daughter again. And like, yeah, that's right. So when the opportunity for Swimming with Sharks came about, were you looking for that darker, sexier role that would kind of like shift you from the child star playing a teen in chaos to adult and that whole world? You know what I mean?
I think so. I don't think I was actively looking, but when it fell into my hands, it did make sense, and I did want to do something that was different than what I'd previously done, and doing something kind of gritty and more sexual felt like a right step. I was filming Sabrina when I read this, and it made me really excited while I was reading this script and also filming Sabrina at the same time that, you know, part of my job is trying on different hats and playing different people, and sort of the spectrum between someone like Sabrina and someone like Lou is obviously, you know, it's broad, and it made me just excited that I get to do this job that's always thrilling and never boring, and so yeah, I was looking, but I think I will always be looking for things that are just different than the last.
Diane, the moment where Miles says, "You were nothing when I met you," and you say, "And now I'm everything," gave me my whole life. That was amazing. The line of the whole show. One thing Joyce said really shocked me though, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's leave it at Joyce lets Lou get away with a lot of things in the finale, and she says it's because she sees her. So do you think in that moment she was being truthful with that, or was that more of like a self-protective moment?
Whoa, I think a little bit of both, you know. I do think that Joyce sees her. She sees herself, in fact, in her, you know, I think to a certain extent. And, you know, Kathleen always says that she saw this as a kind of a love story between these two women. And I think in that moment there is that, you know, where two women see each other in a way, and what they needed to do to come up and do what it takes, right? Whether that's pretty or ugly. Yeah, so she can be tough, but I think she's not a rotten person either.
Totally. So this, like you said, is really like a twisted love story between your characters, whereas the original film that this is based on is more of a revenge story against the Hollywood boss, right? So how did it feel to switch the story around in this way and take on this really twisted, multifaceted, dark story about these two women who just admire each other a lot through some pretty dark acts?
Honestly, I think that it made the journey smoother and easier to approach as an actor, knowing that it was rooted in the two of us having unexplainable, unjustifiable kind of chemistry and understanding of one another, and that to me is a very honest and truthful thing to play. And I think that if your foundation in a performance or in two performances or in a show is something that is honest and real, the rest can be heightened, and the rest can be campy and fun and pulpy and broad and all of these things. But what I always kept coming back to was that intense connection between the two of us, which is just something that I think everyone can understand and relate to with people in their life. So that to me kind of made the journey feel like we could have fun and take these kind of big swings while also coming home to something that felt honest and grounded.
Everyone be sure to tune in to Swimming with Sharks when it debuts April 15th on Roku.